Was there ever a time in the sales process where you got stumped or you lost the business because you just failed to listen? Or do you know someone who did that? I'd love to hear that story.
Every day. I don't know. Well, and this is something I really believe, and actually, it's part of. I think it's something that is very, very true. In every sale will fail, or every failure in life generally is you either don't know enough or you don't care enough, and both of those often can be solved by listening. So either you didn't know enough or you didn't care enough, and if you care enough and care enough to gain the required skills, you'll eventually get what you need to get. And that's the same with helping people. That's the same in sales. Yeah, so that we were actually working with a potential partner just about a year ago, and they kept telling us what was important to them, and we kept saying, but what was it? So just because you know better doesn't mean it's the right time to know better, because we wanted to be more consultative and say, hey, these things that you're worrying about, they'll solve themselves naturally, but you have to solve the foundation first. But because we didn't do a good enough job educating, they weren't ready to hear the second step, the foundational step. They just wanted the second results, and they needed to change some foundational processes of their business, but they didn't want that. They just wanted some certain results. And we said, you're never going to get those results without changing this. But we didn't do a good enough job explaining that in their perspective. And we didn't even know how to do it because probably we didn't listen well enough. And we ended up losing the potential to get them as a partner because we thought we knew better. And maybe it was true. Maybe we were right. But it doesn't matter if you're right if they don't see the picture and if you can't paint the picture well enough. And it feels like when you do go back and doing a win-loss analysis for every time you have a chance to get a business, you can always pinpoint back to something. Wow, I wish I would have listened better or asked better questions here and then taken action based on what I heard, rather than just going down the path I'd already set. Because when you have a pre-established path, your GPS is on course and you're not going to let anything stop you. That is when you make mistakes.